So when I first started solar cooking, I really didn't know what I was doing. It seemed simple enough. You just cook food with the sun, right? But there's a lot of things that I did incorrectly, could have done better, that would have saved me a lot of time. So today I'm going to save you from all of that, and I'm going to show you how to use a box cooker solar oven. So a solar oven cooks food with the sun. Pretty much as simple as that. You direct the sun into your cooking area and boom, sometime later you're gonna have some cooked food. No electricity, no gas. It is free after the initial investment to either make one or buy one, and you are set on sunny days. I build my oven, hence in the workshop right now. So whether you buy one or make one, and I hope you make one, this is the tutorial I wish I had when I started cooking. Let's get out here. Let her cook. So here is my oven. This is a box cooker. And now there are 3 other types of solar ovens. Boom, boom, boom. So the tutorial today is going to focus on using this type of solar oven. What is a box cooker? It is a structure with insulation, reflective panels, a clear lid or glass lid. This one's tempered. You angle the sunlight into the cooking chamber, as much light as possible into there, and then you will cook your food. Wow, wow, wow. Now, when to use a solar oven? Anytime that there's sun. You need a clear sky. Partially cloudy would not work for this type of oven. Preferably hot, because then the hotter it is, the hotter your oven will get. Where can you use a solar oven? Here, 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 and here. Basically anywhere where there is sun. Where can't you use a solar oven? Anywhere where there isn't sun. Simple as that. Also, I would not use it on a windy day. No, not during the monsoon. At night, hurricane, nothing where it's too windy. With panel style cookers, because you risk breaking the panels. Yes, I've broken a panel before. So let's start to preheat this oven. Yes, a solar cooker needs to preheat just like any other oven. So at least 30 minutes before you intend to put food in there, I would start heating up the oven. You can do it for way longer, of course, just at least 30 minutes. That's what I have learned with my oven. So let's direct some light into the oven. Okay, where are we at? The sun's right here. In case you're curious, it is 11 a.m. and 79 degrees. Now what you are looking for is to direct the light into your chamber, which is just the inside. So anywhere in here, that is good. Lock that in. And then I have this bottom panel, which is already directing a lot of light into the inside. I'm already sweating. So while the oven preheats, I'm gonna let it preheat for an hour. In the meantime, could you please like and subscribe to this channel so I can keep making more content like this? All right, we are back. It is 1 hour later, and the oven got to about 225 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, what you need to cook successfully with a solar oven is very simple. 1, you need a thermometer inside of your cooking chamber. You wanna see how hot that oven is, of course, right? You need a black pot, a black vessel, preferably. It does not have to be black, but black retains heat, attracts heat, so this is much better. This is one of those granite pots, so it's like thin. This one gets really hot, and it gets hot faster, which is why I like to use this one. And it's like the only one I have. So let's put her in the oven. There is something in here, but let's leave that for a surprise till later. Yeah. So to cook, you need your pot, a black pot, preferably with a lid. Lid is optional. I did experiment with cooking without a lid. I cooked 2 eggs, and 30 minutes later, it was hella foggy in there. And it came out to around 204 degrees inside, and the eggs were done. So it came out more like a soft boiled, I think that's what you call it, or like a almost hard boiled. Sorry, I don't mean to be so graphic with the egg, but I want to show you what it looks like. what do you call this? Soft boiled? It's pretty much like boiled egg. Also, there's something else inside the oven you need as well. Let me show you how I put food in this oven. I need to close up the panels. Close panel. Put her down. I can leave this up because I'm going to need it soon. Open her up, and I have a chain here to hold this lid open. Okay, putting it in here. See, I also have a black wire thing in there, just like you do in a regular oven. You put your pot, your tray, whatever, on top of a wire rack. You need that. You absolutely need that. You need the circulation to go all around your pot so that it cooks all around. Okay, let's put this girl back up. We're looking to direct the sunlight right on top of the pot. That is the most crucial part of this. Okay, I'm moving the top lid now. You see how it gets shinier? That's what you want. You want the sunlight right onto your cooking vessel. Right there. Lock that in. Now I'm trying to get the most light onto the pot. That looks pretty good. The temperature did drop a bit because I opened the lid. So try to minimize the amount of time that you put something in to cook, because the temperature went down about 25 degrees. So you got your food in the oven and the sunlight is hitting your cooking vessel. Perfect. Now, one thing that you need to do while your food is cooking, and this is crucial for how fast your food cooks, is the sun. The sun moves about 15 degrees in the sky every hour. So you need to move your oven to follow the sun's path. You always want the sun directly hitting your oven. So what I do, every 30 minutes, I will come outside and adjust either this cart I have it on to move it with the sun moving in the sky, or I'm going to have to adjust the reflectors. Believe me, every 30 minutes, and I've been trying it out, every 30 minutes, I have to make a small movement. Now, if you miss it once, it's okay, but just try to go outside about every half hour. I know it may seem like a lot, and you're like, ugh, it's not convenient, I have to be with the oven. It is not the most convenient oven, but believe me, it only takes about 15 seconds for you to adjust your oven, and you are done. Picture it like going out to your garden, doing a little maintenance, a little pruning. It becomes a part of the routine. So right now it is noon, and that is a fantastic time to start cooking. Why? You want to start cooking around solar noon. What is solar noon? It is like when the sky is at like the highest point of the sky, which is around 1 p.m. So right now it is 12. So you want to start within 2 hours before or within that window. I would start between 10 at the earliest. I mean, if it's really hot that day, go for it. 10 at the earliest and 1 o'clock at the latest to start. So somewhere in that window, even a little after 1 o'clock is okay. Depends what you're cooking, of course. Somewhere within the solar noon window is a great time to start. It is noon. It is, how hot is it right now? 84 degrees. It is 12:04. So in 30 minutes, I'm gonna come back out and bet I'm gonna have to adjust this thing. Bet. So this is how the sunlight is hitting it at 12:05. All right, it is 30 minutes later, about. So let's see how much the light moved, the sun moved. So, as you can see, I do have to adjust this top panel a bit to get the sun more directly on top of the cooking vessel. And the sun has moved this way a bit. Okay, that's better. Now what about the bottom? There we go, move that. Adjusted. So right now, the temperature of my oven is 200 degrees Fahrenheit. I know you're probably thinking, hey, that's not very hot. It's not the hottest oven. Since I did adjust it and did direct more sunlight, I do expect it to go up about 25 degrees more. Now, the more mirror reflectors, the more panels you have directing sunlight into the oven, the hotter it's gonna get. I recently added this bottom one and it did go up 25 degrees more. What can you cook with a solar oven? Basically, almost everything that you make with a regular oven. Bread, rice, cake, chicken, roast, potatoes, eggs, bacon, like you name it. You can cook everything that you normally would, like you would with the oven, except what you cannot cook is things that you want crispy or fried. This is not the type of oven to do that. This is like a slow cooker. It cooks low and slow. So if you want fried chicken, this is not it. This is not what, this is not gonna do that. But the good side about that is you can't really burn anything with the solar oven. At least I have not experienced that yet. So the times where I'm not sure if what I'm cooking is done yet, if I let it go longer, it's not gonna burn. It should be okay. But if you really need to check on the food in your oven, then you're just gonna have to open it up. But just try to minimize the amount of time that the lid is open so you don't lose as much heat. Low and slow. Okay, I had to get out of the direct sun a little bit. So right now it is 12:42. So every half an hour till it is done, I'm gonna check on the food and move the cart, move the panels accordingly. So while that continues to cook, let me give you some tips that I wish I had before I started solar cooking. Tip 1, don't open the lid. If you can avoid it, do not open the lid because the internal temperature will go down about 20 degrees. So if you can avoid it, do not open the lid. Trust the process. Remember, it is really hard to burn food, and I don't even know if it's possible to burn. I don't think you can burn food in there, is what I'm saying. So if it goes a little longer, you're probably okay. Tip 2, preheat. Preheat the oven. Preheat the oven. It's just like any other oven. Give it some time to get up to cooking temperature and you're gonna be good to go. At least 30 minutes before. Longer is better, at least 30 minutes. And when should you cook? Around solar noon. Tip 3, dark cooking vessel. Dark everything. You want the inside of the oven to be dark because it retains heat. You want your pot to be dark to retain the heat. Dark, dark, dark. 4, clouds are not your friend. With this type of oven, a box cooker, it's gonna be really hard cooking today. You can't have clouds. Drastically lengthen cooking times. No clouds, sunny skies only. Tip 5. This is a big one and I am still working on this one. If you are using your oven and you are not happy with the temperature it is reaching, add more mirrors. I added one more mirror panel and it did go up about 25 degrees. So if you want it to get hotter, that's something you can do. Just add more mirrors, add it all around it. And then your oven might churn. But hey, whatever gets the job done, right? Oh, here's another one, tip 6. Wear sunglasses, protect your eyeballs. It is very bright glares, protect your eyes. Also, using a solar oven is not something, it's not like a quick 30-minute meal deal. That's not what this is. Cooking with the oven is going to lengthen cook times 20 to 30% or even more than compared to gas or electric stove. It's going to be significantly longer. So if you put something in at 10 a.m., you're probably going to be eating by 12, but it really depends what you're cooking. The fastest I've ever cooked something was in 30 minutes, and that was eggs. Yeah. So you will get a feel for it the more things you cook, and it's not gonna be a quick thing, okay? Yes, it got up to 250. Hell yeah. We are back. Now it's almost 3:30. So what I've had in the oven has been in there for almost 3.5 hours. And the oven has gotten hotter. The hottest it's ever gotten, so I'm really excited. Oh, it's done. Well, it is really hot, really hot. All right, let's see. Oh my God, yo, it's so beautiful. Oh, sun bun, one big sun bun. Oh, it's not mushy if that's what you're worried about. It's not at all. Oh, look at that. So if you're thinking about trying solar cooking, just try it. You can get a black pot, start small, take it outside, and start cooking with the sun. Fun. It's my bread, so I can put my hands all over it. Oh, it's still really hot. Ooh. I should take a bite into it like that monkey from Aladdin. Just please subscribe, please like the video, and get outside and start cooking with the sun. I'm holding you hostage now, but I kind of using that bread to make it into a glizzy. Yeah, use the sun to cook, and then make a hot dog.